A model of consistency yet again in 2013, Matt Kuchar made it to the weekend in every one of his 23 starts, recording 15 top 25 finishes and 8 top 10s, including 2 signature victories. The first in the wintry Arizona desert, where he thawed out defending champion Hunter Mahan to claim his first World Golf Championship at the Accenture Match Play.
Matt Kuchar has added to his resume with a World Golf Championship in 2013.
Then in the first weekend in June, he added one of the PGA Tour's premier events to his career tally with win number 6 at Jack Nicklaus's Memorial Tournament.
Matt Kuchar closes the door on the 2013 Memorial Tournament.
Now the 8th-ranked player in the world looks to take a major step forward in 2014. In just his 3rd season on the PGA Tour, 27-year-old Keegan Bradley did just about everything except win. His 7 top 10s were highlighted by 2 runner-ups, one of them fueled by a career-best and tournament record round of 60 at the HP Byron Nelson Championship.
This for a course record 60.
The New Englander brought his trademark fire and intensity to the U.S. President's Cup team, partnering with Phil Mickelson to lead the charge for the victorious Americans at Muirfield Village.
Just an incredible day.
The 2011 PGA champion will be motivated to return to the winner's circle in 2014. The tumultuous career of Henrik Stenson came full circle in 2013. After plummeting outside the top 200 in the world rankings just 2 short years ago, the former Players champion surged into the top 10, returning to the game's elite level. The Swede's sizzling summer featured a runner-up at the Open Championship and a 3rd-place finish at the PGA. Those performances were a prelude to the playoffs, where Stenson first captured the Deutsche Bank Championship in Boston, and then secured the FedEx Cup by taking the title at the Tour Championship in Atlanta.
What a performance by Henrik Stenson. Wins the Tour Championship and the FedEx Cup title.
The first European to win the PGA Tour's season-long prize will look to carry that momentum into the new year. A slow start to Jason Dufner's season didn't produce a top 10 finish until June, but that final round 67 at the U.S. Open, leading to a 4th-place finish, was a signal of things to come over the next 2 months. 3 starts later came another top 5 against a deep and talented field at the WGC Bridgestone Invitational at Firestone. Then, just 7 days after that, a moment of major redemption.
Stoic and spectacular. Jason Dufner takes the PGA.
2 years after losing the PGA in a playoff, Dufner would hold the Wanamaker Trophy as the season's final major champion at Oak Hill. The steady ascent of Justin Rose in the world of golf reached its pinnacle in 2013. Having won a FedEx Cup playoff event and a World Golf Championship in the previous 2 seasons, Justin rose to new heights, conquering famed Merion to become the first Englishman to win the U.S. Open since 1970.
US Open at Merion in June was really what I've been working towards. Now the trick is to become multiple major champ.
The major triumph punctuated the season with 7 top 10s in 17 events, establishing Rose as a formidable player to watch in 2014. 19-year-old Jordan Spieth went blazing through his rookie season, improving every week out, producing an historic week at the John Deere Classic.
Goodness gracious.
Jordan Spieth, how about that birdie in the last?
In surviving a 5-hole playoff in the Quad Cities, the Texan became the youngest player in more than 70 years to win a PGA Tour event.
What a moment for that young man, Jordan Spieth.
The victory, along with 3 runner-up finishes, earned Spieth the honor of being the youngest player ever to make the U.S. President's Cup team, and has earned him the full attention of the golf world. Coming off a 4-win season in 2012, which featured 2 FedEx Cup playoff titles and an 8-shot romp at the PGA Championship, expectations were sky high for Rory McIlroy. But the former world number 1 failed to meet them during a frustrating and winless 2013 season. The flashes of the Northern Irishman's sublime talent, like the closing 62 to finish 2nd in San Antonio, were few and far between. It was an underwhelming 2013 season that left the golf world collectively scratching its head, making Rory McIlroy one of the most intriguing players to watch in 2014. At the 2013 Masters, 32-year-old Aussie Adam Scott fulfilled not only his dream, but that of his country when he notched his first major championship, becoming Australia's first ever Masters champion.
It was a win really for Australia because we'd knocked on the door for so long there and finally it's over.
Winning the Green Jackets seemed to, at once, relieve the Aussie of a major burden and instill a soaring confidence, lifting him to victory at the FedEx Cup playoff opener outside of New York City.
Adam Scott has won the Barclays.
A berth on his 6th International President's Cup team would follow, along with a career-high #2 world ranking, leaving Adam Scott with his sights set on the top in 2014. As a newly enshrined member of the World Golf Hall of Fame, Phil Mickelson now had an even higher standard to meet in 2013. Lefty started with a win in Scottsdale for a third time, notching career tour title number 41. Victory number 42 was even more gratifying, as Mickelson, never a staunch proponent of links golf early in his career, mastered Muirfield, clutching the claret jug for the first time and winning a major championship for a 5th time.
Winning the Open Championship changes the way I look at myself as a player, changes the way I look at my career. And that win has meant so much to me personally.
The lasting sting from the Southpaws season was leaving the U.S. Open depleted again after his 6th runner-up. That only sets the stage for one of the most anticipated moments of 2014, when Mickelson goes for the career Grand Slam at the U.S. Open at Pinehurst. It didn't take long in 2013 for Tiger Woods to reestablish his greatness at a few of his favorite venues. In his very first start, he tamed Torrey Pines for an 8th time, winning the Farmers Insurance Open.
Tiger Woods sends a message to the PGA Tour here in 2013.
Over his next 7 appearances, he would win 3 more at Doral, the Arnold Palmer Invitational, and TPC Sawgrass for his 2nd Players' Championship.
Tiger Woods is a Players' Champion again.
He made it an astounding 5 of 12 on the season, feasting at Firestone for an 8th time at the WGC Bridgestone Invitational.
Just amazing. Done it again.
After being voted PGA Tour Player of the Year for the 11th time, Woods embarks on the 2014 season chasing 2 elusive targets, Jack Nicklaus's major championship total of 18 and Sam Snead's all-time victory record of 82, now within 3 of his grasp.